Hi, I'm going to read a story from Peter Rollins' The Orthodox Heretic. This one is called The Payoff. Once there was an old and learned priest who worked tirelessly in the streets of a city nestled deep in the heart of an empire ruled by an elderly king. This priest was greatly respected by all the people and would constantly be approached by those who needed help in all manner of issues. The king of this vast empire had a young son who grew up hating the church. He was disgusted by what he perceived to be its hypocrisy and deception. Because of his deep hatred, the young prince would often oversee the imprisonment of church leaders and order the breakup of religious gatherings. But his actions also betrayed a deep jealousy. Indeed, he particularly disliked the fact there was a priest who received the people's respect that he believed was rightly due to him. Why should the people be so deceived by this old fool, thought the prince. He is like so many of his type, a cold-hearted liar who sells the people lies in order to live. The prince harbored a burning desire to put a stop to the priest's work, but he did not want to garner the hatred of the people, so he carefully devised a plan that he believed would expose the hypocrisy of the priest to everyone in the empire once and for all. He's a poor man, thought the prince. I will offer him a great sum of money in exchange for a public confession concerning his hypocrisy and the hypocrisy of his church. So late one evening, under the cover of darkness, of course, the prince visited the priest and upon entering his home said, I have the power to reach every person in this kingdom through the printed press. For 10,000 rupees, would you write a letter to be dispersed throughout the kingdom in telegrams and newspapers, informing people that you are nothing but a liar and a hypocrite? The priest was indeed a poor man who had been born into poverty and had known nothing but need all of his life. He thought carefully for a few minutes before finally responding. I will do as you ask, but only under 3 conditions. What are your conditions? Replied the prince. First, if I do this, you must leave me and my church alone. Done, said the prince. Second, you must release those brothers and sisters of mine who are innocent of any crime. Done, replied the prince. And your third stipulation? Well, said the priest, after a great deal of thought, 10,000 rupees is a great deal of money, and I am but a poor man. You will have to give me time to raise it. We'll gather and talk about this parable at our next time and date, which you'll see in the notes below. Thanks.